West Ham 2, Spurs 3, Jazz here. Jazz, I'm just going to leave it to you. What you got to say?
You remember from the last game, and I said I'm not surprised because I've seen it in the previous 5 games, and it's kind of repeat, isn't it, of the last 6-7 games, including and since Oxford. Same formation, no lack for running, no pressing game going forward, defending, same players, no urgency. First half an hour we're on top. You get up to the area, and one thing you always say, they don't shoot. Again, not shooting, going up to the area, then going back again. Worst game I've seen Anderson play. I really love the guy. I know there's a player in there somewhere. He's not running at anyone, and as a winger, you simply need to go to the byline and cross the ball in. What does he do? He tracks back a couple of times, running towards the centre circle. Yarmolenko, again, no confidence to be direct and run at them, because you could tell Spurs didn't have any confidence either. And if you're not, as a home team, going to get at Tottenham, you're not going to do it in any game. We're up for it, as you know, especially yourself. You come from far away, and we're still trying to get behind the team, and they were exactly the same. Reverse gear. And Tottenham are thinking, they're not going to score. They're kind of putting it there. And I knew, as soon as Tottenham get half a chance or get the confidence to go back in the game, they've got players who are rapid, and they're going to shoot and incisive, and that's what Son done. And Kane with his skill, predictable, very worrying. I wanted Pellegrini gone 3-4 games ago, and I've not changed my mind. I don't care who comes in, this is what the board is paid to do. I think we need to go back to basics, get a British manager in, more British players, someone young and hungry. Benitez, I'm worried about him. He's really good, but he's kind of coming to the end of his career again, been and done it, won the Champions League. What does he need to do? What does he need to prove here? Not much. The board needs to do hard work and find the next good manager at it. Arteta could be. He's hungry, got something to prove. How good he is, we don't really know. He's a number 2, does a good job. I mean, we don't even know who our number 2 is, for example. I think the games are going quickly. We've had really easy games when you look at it. 6-7 games have easily just gone so quickly without us doing anything. And it's going to come to a point we're going to be, if not already, near the bottom 3. And you've seen the games that are coming up. I'm worried. We need to move rapidly, I think, to get the new manager in.
We could be in the bottom 3 after the Chelsea game if the results go against us this weekend, next weekend. Do you think they will get rid of him, or do you think that 2 goals we scored at the end there is going to keep him in a job for another week?
I think they're gonna move to because similarly the way Tottenham moved to move Poch, the worry was we need top 4 because of the stadium, and because of whatever finances the club's worried about, we could go down. Because we've been realistic and we follow football for a number of years, we remember the Canio team that went down. And we're saying, oh, it's not going to go down. This team isn't 10% of that team. And there is a worry, and things have to move. I was going the same direction. I think, especially the transfer window coming up in January, you can't appoint someone on Boxing Day with the window a week away. You need the guy to come in, have a look at what he's got, and have what little time he's got to assess the squad and buy players. We cannot give money to Pellegrini because I don't know what he's doing. Fornells, Ajeti, Sanchez.
Do you think we have to get rid of Huselos as well, the director of football? Do you think he needs to go? Because ultimately he's also in charge of the transfers.
They're all related to each other, and the team in the back that he's got, it looks like they're all sort of friends from school days. They look like the same age. I don't even know who the number 2 is. I don't believe director of football position. What the hell are you meant to do? You work, what, 2 windows a year? It's not that hard. Get down there, scout the players, and you got it all wrong. I mean, it's a simple game. The manager must know his formation, and it's like a jigsaw puzzle. You find the pieces that fit in. Going back to even Bilic, you had Snodgrass, and he's like, Snoddy, which side do you play, friend? And I'm like, what the hell's going on there? You know, you need to buy players that fit your ideas, and away we go. You can't just waste 30-40 million pounds, because we haven't got 25 million for Nels. Oh, we'd bed him in next year. We cannot afford to do that. We're not Man City or Liverpool. 25 million, you need to hit the ground running and make a real effect on the team. And where was he? He came on, I didn't even notice him. Majeti's that bad, he didn't even come on. We can't give him any more money, Pellegrini. He needs to go out and freshen it up, get someone new in. And it is sad that the players earn so much money and they're not naturally motivated like you and me are for the team. They need an arm around their shoulder. They need something to be freshened up on the training ground and something to wake them up, because it's not working. It's a shame. In the old days, Mark Ward, Frank McAvenny, who I saw this morning, they would bleed for this club, and they earned hardly anything these players did. That's what we need. Yeah, we need a new manager.
Last couple of questions about the game, just quickly. One good and one bad, probably. We'll start with the bad one. Issa Diop. I thought he struggled big time today. I thought that was his worst game in a West Ham shirt, possibly.
He's a human being. I have a lot of time for him, but any player, similar like Dele Alli on that side, he's a shadow of himself. Confidence is a big thing in sport, and it's for the manager to get it out of him. You know, we used to have a go at Harry Redknapp, and they said, oh, he never used to attend any of the training, but what he used to do, buy good players, put their arm around them, and install that belief that they're going to break a window, go through a brick wall for you. And Pellegrini's doing neither. And a lot of the time, he's not even standing up near the touchline. If he is, he's folding his arms like that. If you don't see that, because the character, I know it's good to be relaxed, too relaxed. We need that by it.
Another player, the good player, last question for you, Mikel Antonio. Good to see him back on the score sheet, well taken goal as well.
Again, like technically, we might think, oh, he hasn't, because I know Anderson technically is better than Antonio, but Antonio's got the old style, big heart. He'll run through players and brick walls for you. This is what he did, and he's got really good pace and a great finish from him. Sometimes that's missing from his game. This is what we needed, and it is a shame in terms of where we're going. We're 4 years after moving into this ground. We're relying on Antonio, 29. Noble is our captain, but best before date is gone. But it's not his fault he's getting picked. He's giving it the best he's got. The engine's slowing down, and these are the players who should be kind of on the bench for us, and we should be getting people like Haller and better people in the centre of midfield driving forward for us. It's not good. It's pretty flat. It's worrying. We need a change. Simple as that.
Brilliant, Jazz. Thank you as always. Pleasure.